Well, Aaron, from where you were watching on Saturday, could you enjoy what was going on in front of you?
We're talking about the cricket, the rugby or the football end. No, absolutely. Yeah, it was. If you can't enjoy a game like that, then you shouldn't be in football. It was quite surreal, but it was thoroughly deserved. The lads were very good, you know, especially going forward. We dominated. I think the first couple of minutes we were okay, and then probably after that, for probably 10-minute spell, we never really got going, and I don't think we quite got close enough to them, and it was a little bit sort of, come on lads, we need to sort of pick it up. And then obviously we got the goal, kind of against a run of play, must be said, and then they ended up getting theirs against a run of play. But then after that, it was, you know, second half especially, it was just, it could have been 10. You know, if we're honest, you know, we'll watch the analysis today, but I'm confident that there could have been a few of us get on the score sheet more. So it was thoroughly enjoyable. Something that doesn't happen very often. So something to savour and enjoy.
Having a game Tuesday night, does that stop you getting a bit too, for want of a better word, confident about it, in the sense it doesn't hang around too long because you have another game to prepare for?
Yeah and no, but I think that's what today's about. Today will be about making sure we look at what we've done well, take the positives. There were a few negatives as well, so we'll have to analyse that. But then that's done now, you know, and then we move on to Braintree, because Braintree are a good side. They've conceded the least amount of goals in the league, so it's going to be a really tough game on Tuesday. And today's important to make sure, yeah, well done lads, pat on the back, and now that stops. We look forward to go on and setting our game plan up for Tuesday night, because as good as Saturday was, we must, you know, not take away anything from the lads. But it only was 3 points. You know, if we had went there and won 1-0, people wouldn't be buzzing as much. You know, you still get the same amount of points. So we've got to make sure that we don't get carried away. You know, it's a long way to go in the season, and we're in a good position. We've got a great chance to go top. We've missed out a few times this season when we've had the chance to go top, and that's really niggled us and annoyed us. So we've got a chance Tuesday now to go and put a bit of pressure on one or two teams around, especially Forest Green. So it's a great chance for us Tuesday night. We're going to take confidence into it, but we also have to be a little bit of caution as well, because we know that Braintree are a good side. They're a good side going forward, and they're defensively solid, so it won't be an easy game.
In your days at Torquay last year, did you play against them?
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a Tuesday night to forget. We lost 5-1 to them, and their winger Sparks scored a hat-trick. So I feel personally that I've got a little bit of something to revenge to take out on them, really. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, if selected, obviously, and hopefully I can sort of get my own back. Is
that, in a sense, mentally kind of just a warning shot to people who might think, oh, it's only Braintree?
Yeah, absolutely. They're, you know, what are they?
Sixth, I think.
Sixth in the league. They've got the best defensive record. I've reiterated. Then, you know, they're better than some of the teams that we've played this season and maybe come unstuck against. They're a good, hard-working, organised side. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not like it used to be anymore, where you used to go, oh, we can go to Braintree and have a stroll about the park and win. I don't think there's a team in this league like that. Saturday was a one-off, you know. So we definitely have to be on our mettle to get a result tomorrow night, and we can't take Saturday for granted. All we can do is use that as a positive to take into the game.
You're racing through the matches, aren't you? Almost at a third of the season gone already. Do you sense the league is taking shape of it? And Gary was talking about, you know, it might end up being sort of an 8-5 situation, probably 8 teams that might then get in the playoffs. Is it going to become a bit of a mini league like that? Is it already becoming that?
Yeah. I mean, the gaffer knows his stuff, so yeah, definitely he's correct. It's starting to take. There's little pools starting to form at the minute, and we are where we wanted to be. we're up the top of the of one of the pools. So that's the main thing. It's a case of making sure you take care of the, shall I say, lesser teams without being disrespectful to anyone, and make sure you're professional when you come to them games. And then when the bigger games come around, like your Forest Greens, your Wrexhams, and I'd like to say Braintree as well, because they're up there in that pool with us now. So it is a big game for us. That you really concentrate and make sure you can take points off them, because if you take points off the teams around you, then you're going to be in a good position coming the end of the season. And that mini league that the gaffer was on about is starting to form, and it's about making sure we take the points off the teams in that mini league. And if we can win that mini league, then the gaffer thinks we'll win the league. So I trust him, and hopefully he's correct.
Great, thank you.
That's enough for me.